channel. And if you're new, what up? As y'all can see from the title, from the thumbnail, listen, we're getting into this Donna Born in Roma Intense review because y'all know I had to bring my review. I know I'm late. This perfume has been out for a while, but y'all know Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the original, is my absolute favorite, #1, top tier of life perfume. So it's only right that I had to bring you guys the intense version and my thoughts on the intense version and whether or not it has knocked the original perfume out of its #1 spot in my collection. Y'all, we're about to get into it, okay? So if you're interested in seeing how I feel about the new Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna try not to be biased because I love the original and the intense version is definitely a play on the original. I'm gonna try not to be too biased, and I'm gonna give you guys like a really thorough in-depth review. I only bought the travel size of the perfume because I didn't want to be super disappointed and then have a full size bottle of it. I didn't want it to not live up to the hype of the original and then I have a whole full size bottle of it because I would feel like, what's the point? So I do have a travel size and I have been using the travel size. And as you guys can see, I haven't used much of it because let me tell you, I have never felt like I needed to go hard on the original, and I do not feel like I need to go hard on this one either, okay? So the scent notes for this one are very similar to the original. You still have the black currant, you still have the bergamot, still have the jasmine, as well as the bourbon vanilla, but there's now an addition of amber as well, and I believe they took out the pink pepper note. But it smells like the original. It smells like everything I love about the original. The deep, sexy, sweet black currant, the pretty airy jasmine, the vanilla bourbon. You know, it smells very close to the original, but when I put it on my skin, that's where the difference lies. That's where the difference comes in. And in the most amazing way, this smells more spicy than the original, which I don't know why, because like I said, there is no pink pepper in this anymore. And the original is what made me fall in love with the pink pepper note. I think that pink pepper can be so good when it's done right in fragrances, and the original did it right. But this one isn't supposed to have that addition of pink pepper. So I think what's giving it a more spicy take is the addition of the amber, which is included in this. So this has a heavier spiciness, and you may or may not like that, but in my opinion, I feel like that's what adds to the intenseness of this. I've always loved that spicy tinge in this particular fragrance, in the Donna Born in Roma fragrance, period. I've always loved that. That's what I feel like helped this perfume to be unique, in my opinion. I know a lot of people say that Born in Roma is a mainstream perfume and they don't like it, it's generic, but I felt like it had a nice uniqueness to it. So then as you wear it, you start to get the introduction of the amber mixed in with the bourbon vanilla, and there's this intense sweetness about this perfume. To me, this one is a lot more sweet than the original, and it says that they played up and they amped up the bourbon vanilla in this one. So I feel like the amber and the bourbon vanilla together is what has amplified up the sweetness, and it's so much better in my opinion. Something about this is a lot smoother in the dry down. It's not super sharp. The black currant really goes away, and all I get is like bourbon, vanilla, and amber. It smells amazing to me. Again, that's me trying not to be biased, but it's definitely a sweeter, sexier fragrance. Now, I've seen people compare this one to Alien Goddess, and I've seen a lot of reviews that say they get this coconut tinge in this fragrance. I personally don't get the coconut, and I also don't get the Alien Goddess vibes as well. Although Alien Goddess is a beautiful fragrance, it does have the bergamot, it does have the vanilla, so I guess that's where they are getting the references from. But I don't get a coconut from this. Like I said, the amber and the vanilla definitely makes this perfume more sweet, but it's not a coconut milky tropical sweetness. It's literally just like amber and vanilla mixed together. Like, it's super pretty. Now, something I will compare the vanilla in this to is the Nest Madagascar vanilla perfume oil. Now, for that one, it also contains coconut, but again, if you just take away the coconut, the vanilla of that fragrance reminds me of the vanilla in Valentino Donna Born in Roma. So that is the closest vanilla I can compare it to. And for me, the Nest Madagascar vanilla definitely sweetens up on my skin. Like, it gives a very, very sweet vanilla scent, and that's why I'm comparing it to the very, very sweet vanilla scent that I get from Donna Born in Roma Intense. This to me is definitely better than the original. 100% top tier. This one has definitely knocked the original out of its #1 spot in my collection. I wholly need a 100 ml bottle of this because it's better. Like, and I didn't think that they could make Donna Born in Roma better, but with this intense version, that's exactly what they did. And it could be because, you know, it's more sweet, and y'all know I love my sweet smells. Y'all know I love my vanilla smells. That could be the reason why I love it so much, but I really, really did love the original, and I really, really do love this one because, like I said, when I first spray it on my skin, it gives me everything that the original gave me, but then the dry down is 10 times better than the dry down of the original. The vanilla takes over. The amber is the perfect addition to this. The spicy pink pepperness goes away, even though, like I said, there's no pink pepper in this. It does go away once it dries down. I just feel like you can't go wrong with this fragrance. It is super deep, sweet, it's sexy, it's womanly, it's feminine, it's all the vibes. It's unique in my opinion. It's super pretty. It's just everything to me, and I know that it can't be everything to everybody, but this perfume has my heart. It's my #1, and it probably will always be my #1. Like, no fragrance has ever gave me the same feeling when I've smelled them like this one gave me when I first smelled it. So for that reason, it's gonna remain my #1. Yeah, I would definitely say try it out on your skin to see if you get that more sweet factor from it, or if you think it smells like the original. You definitely have to try it on your skin. But I've always said that Valentino is a hit, and I don't think that it's a fragrance that you would regret buying. You know, like some people say this is not blind buy safe. I don't agree with that. I think it's blind buy safe. I think that you should definitely blind buy this. If you were thinking about it, if you have no way of smelling it or going to the store and smelling it, I think it's blind buy safe. It's just one of those fragrances that you can't go wrong with having. You may not love it, but you would at least like it. But that is my full review on Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. I'm obsessed. It's perfection in my opinion, and you need this. Like, this is a pretty girl scent, period. You need it. So that's everything that I have for today's video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you enjoyed it. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. You should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.